Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lacroix. And it's Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vitinha. Kuala Lumpur City appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Rashford. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Llorente. McAllister. Hakimi simply refused to be outdone there.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That is good alertness. Van de Ven. Vitinha. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar. And they've got a throw. Now it's Mbappe. He's chosen to go back. Haaland rolls it backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That ball looks a good one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Haaland. Azar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Neymar. Llorente. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lacroix. Can he get on the end of this? He slid it. Great chance! There's a goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, That's another really clever finish.
Kuala Lumpur City have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing just...
And Berbatov! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Grimaldo. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Kuala Lumpur City up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Kuala Lumpur City can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Kuala Lumpur City currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Van de Ven. Haaland has created 1 goal already. And it's Llorente. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back. And it's Llorente. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lacroix. Kuala Lumpur City are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Opts for safety. Lacroix. Now Van de Ven. Llorente. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it into space. Now Kane! And that's a tidy finish. AC Milan are all square.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable and he duly lobbed him.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 61esimo minuto. Numero 10.
Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kane receives it in a good position here. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. Vitinha. Haaland. Poor robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Chooses to go crossfield. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. McAllister is always looking to break lines. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra...
Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! We've got a goal! And they're back back in front. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Kuala Lumpur City leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Into the last quarter of an hour. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, a 1-2 is easier.
Just the keeper in his... And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
He leaps for it! And how did he not put that away? Kuala Lumpur City have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Rashford. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Berbatov! And that's a real chance missed. Hakimi. Mohamed Salah. That is good strength. Llorente. McAllister. And they can counter here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Haaland. Lacroix looking to pass their way up the pitch. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. Kuala Lumpur City are looking to go forward now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Vitinha picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business.